Good morning. My name is Kayla Keith, and today I have the pleasure of introducing Amor Williams. Most of you all probably know Amor as the amazing dancer she is, but there is so much Amor to tell you about. Apart from being one of the funniest people I know, she never hesitates to help a friend in need. I have personally benefited from this generosity last year in physics when we were all in the struggle bus together, and Amor was one of the few people who actually knew what was going on. Amor helped me and so many others review the lessons and do the homework every day. Amor and I also bond over our love for dogs, and she is a devoted mother to her puppy Maestro. She is honestly one of the smartest, most genuine, and talented people I know, and there is no doubt that what she has to say today will be groundbreaking. So without further delay, I give you Amor Dion Williams.
If you have been on Walnut Grove and Perkins recently, you most likely have seen the St. Mary's banners on the light poles. If you have not, they say girls are with an adjective that describes them. The two adjectives that stick out to me are fierce and strong. Sometimes society associates women with those words negatively. Like the Wicked Witch of the West and the Wizard of Oz, women are often misunderstood because of the stereotypes that are associated with them. When I think of those words, fierce and strong, I not only think of how I embody that, but also of who made me become that way. Over the course of 17 years, I have met so many amazing women, many of who are sitting here today. Women who don't let the stereotypes of society break their spirit and make them second-guess themselves. The woman that first comes to mind, obviously, is my mother. Though she didn't attend St. Mary's, she's the perfect example of a St. Mary's girl. She's my honor council president, pep club president, and mascot all in one. When we were in lockdown in 2020, my mom and I grew closer than ever. Every night we would watch the updates on CNN, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and laugh about who knows what. This nightly routine allowed me to see my mother differently. I was able to see and understand her greatness more than I ever had before. Not far before the pandemic began, my mother lost her older brother to cancer. She never once showed any signs of weakness or a sense of defeat, though she devoted her time to allowing my uncle to have a peaceful and happy battle. She recently did the same for my dad, my sweet baby Maestro, and me. Over this past summer break, my family and I experienced a pretty traumatic disaster, a house fire in my family's home of almost 30 years. At that moment, we were extremely shocked and speechless. I thought my life was over and I would never be able to recover from the situation. But I forgot about the strong person that I had in my life to help me cope. Now, this might sound bad to most, but hours after the situation, my mom and I were able to find some comedic relief in the midst of it all. She was able to bring laughter and a good spirit to me. Since I had to leave for Canada days later, I was so worried about my parents' emotions that I felt like I needed to stay back so we could all be with each other to hold. But ultimately, my mom knew that leaving was going to be the best option for me, and I couldn't thank her more. Now, this speech isn't just a spiel about how much I love my mom, but about how much she has helped me find myself. If there is something I've learned from my mother, it's that it's okay to feel like an outcast as long as you know who you are as a person and never lose sight of that. To my family, thank you for being my personal pep club in Stuco and allowing me to see that the only person that can bring me down is myself. To my class of 2023, thank you for allowing me to be so fierce in the best dress. In the words of Cardi B, it was lovely to have you this year. See you next year or not. Thank you.